Donnie Darko.
Okay. Give me some Darko,
Do you
Sharko.
know? Do
No,
you
I don't
know
know.
what
I have
happened?
no idea. I'm waiting for you to spill it into my ear. Let
I
me
need
absorb.
to look it up so I can tell you exactly what happened.
By the way, we sound like clueless Swedes when we talk like that.
I was thinking of the guy in Avengers 2, and he's like, good talk. He's like, no, it wasn't.
Shit.
Or is it, I don't know if it's Swedes or Norwegian. I don't want to offend anybody, but that's well, I don't care. But, I mean, it's one of those. They kind of sound like that.
So Donnie Darko, Richard Kelly, Southland Tales just came out. The Arrow video special. By the way, did you ever watch Southland Tales, Jay?
Mm-mm.
Not good. Not a good film. That was so Richard Kelly did Donnie Darko, and then Southland Tales was supposed to come out, and everybody was like, Donnie Darko was the shit, right? It was the fucking shit. Can't wait to see what this guy. His next movie had The Rock and Sean William Scott in it, and it was supposed to be bad. And it just you can't even follow it. It's all over the fucking place, man. It's just
Was it called The Rundown?
No.
That's a great movie though.
One of the most disappointing movies I've ever seen it in my life. But anyway, Richard Kelly, the director of that, he also did The Box, that one with Cameron Diaz, where like you press a button and for $1 million, but someone on Earth dies. That one.
I kind of like that one. Yeah.
He said he told somebody that there's actually been like an enormous, tremendous amount of work that's already been done on a Donnie Darko sequel. So hopefully there will be more news to come out on that. That was the first big news.
Didn't they already do Donnie Darko too, like a really shitty movie?
No, they did like some S Darko, and it was like Samantha Darko, and I don't think he had anything to do with that. I never watched it.
That was a turd that nobody flushed. I do remember watching parts of it, and I'm like, this fucking sucks, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch tennis because I would get more entertainment out of that than this bullshit. Love.
I never tried to watch it, but apparently he was inspired to do the sequel, to start working on it by James Cameron, your favorite fucking dick that you like to suck so much.
I'll suck it and wear earrings with his balls. I have no problem.
He said, I started explaining it all to him, and he pointed at me and said, you should keep working on that. It made me think there was really something big, something epic that could be done, so that's what I've been focusing on. Now, you got to take that with a grain of salt, because James Cameron is somewhere in his mom's basement right now working on Avatar 12, The City Between Us, or whatever the fuck it's going to be called.
You mean he's in one of his several 1,400 different mansions that he owns basement?
I'm just saying, like, the guy he made Avatar, and it was a big hit because of the 3D, not because of the movie, because the movie's overrated shit. We all know that.
No, it's not. That's unbelievably untrue.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not true at all.
Yeah, it's a bad video game. But
you can't watch it for 20 minutes.
And Titanic wasn't very good either. But, all I'm saying, Jay.
God, listen to all this fucking ooze coming from that wiener mouth.
All I'm saying is that he's fucking like basically like he could have done so many fucking great movies by now, James Cameron. He could have been doing like True Lies, fucking crazy wild good shit.
Well, I don't know about True Lies Part 2 with Titties Arnold. I don't know. I'd still watch
Arnold
it, but it would
fucking
still
good,
be weird.
dude. Arnold's in good shape.
For an old man, yeah, he is, but he's not like Stallone. Stallone's been pumping them steroids up.
Anyway, how this originally came up was Richard Kelly was talking to comingsoon.net, like me, as soon as the sex starts, coming soon. .net says, well, I'm probably not allowed to say anything more than this. There has been an enormous amount of work completed. I'm hopeful that we might get to explore that world in a very big and exciting way, but we'll see what happens. But there has been a lot of work done, a lot of work has been done in regards to a Donnie Darko sequel. So,
yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know, man. I'm thinking about a lot of things. Like, should I go to the bathroom? Did I just fart and then it's really a shart? No, I think, those are questions that we all have at time to time. But no, I'm thinking that it's kind of exciting, but Donnie Darko was such a great movie and such a classic movie. There's no need for a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not saying that it wouldn't be cool and the guy wouldn't do a great job with it, but it's one of those few instances where I would say absolutely do not make a sequel to it. It's already perfect the way that it is. It ends the way that it ends, and it's a completed story. It's got a nice little bow on it, and we go into the sunset. Fuck it.
You dirty rat. Dirty rat. You're not wrong. You're
I
not
need to
wrong.
clean 'em.
But I will say this though: if Richard Kelly was coming back to do it, because look, I don't want to say anything. Maybe we'll get Richard Kelly on the show. I don't want to say anything, but like he never reached the potential that Donnie Darko laid out for him. I mean, like everybody thought this guy was going to be doing insane, crazy shit. So part of me thinks, what if he does a Donnie Darko sequel? And I think there's a lot to delve into in that world. There's a lot of really interesting things that they did. What do you do though? Do you follow up with Jake Gyllenhaal? Because if they get Jake Gyllenhaal back and they could do him like later on, I know how the story ended and all that shit. But
is he gonna like appear like an Obi-Wan ghost in Empire Strikes Back?
the way that universe works, it would be very easy to make him alive. It would be very easy to. And then
you can make him the bunny that's actually guiding someone else.
There you fucking go right there. And the dude that played the bunny could come back too. He's still acting, but I don't know, man. Like if Richard Kelly was doing it and they had a really great fucking idea, I'd be a liar and a whore if I told you
liar whore.
I'd be a liar and a whore if I told you I wouldn't want to fucking watch that movie, especially if they got a really good budget and they really fucking went for it. I think it could be huge, dude. Huge.
Well, and you know, if he ever comes on the show, I'd be like, it's cool. I mean, it sounds like an interesting idea to make a sequel to it. But I would also say, in my opinion, and again, we're not in Hollywood, we don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like that movie is so good the way that it is. There really isn't need to create any kind of expanded universe, or so to say, in the Donnie Darko universe. One of those great, like, shooting stars in the night kind of sky. You miss it, it's gone. Don't fucking, try to recreate it with bullshit.
I don't disagree with you. I do not.
Yeah.
I do not.
But if he comes on here, I'll lick his balls and tickle his taint, so it'll be fine.
I don't think we have to worry about that. Nobody's coming on this fucking show. What are we talking about?
What are you going to do on October 31st?
What are you gonna do on October 31st?
Here comes that white-faced fucker, an asshole like no other. He's a big old piece of shit. Wants to stab your sister's tits cause he's a white-faced fucker. Loomis can't recover. Dr. Challenge drunk again, sleeping with your sister's friends.
Do you want to know about the darkness?
I said, goddamn.
Goddamn you, faggot!
I said, goddamn.
A lot of people don't know the darkness that goes inside their hearts.
I said, goddamn.
Goddamn you, Michael! What are you gonna do on October 31st?